Hello everyone, welcome to this session. My name is Sulekha Chandra, founder of Gyan Paradise. As you know, Gyan Paradise is on a mission to empower 1 lakh graduation students across nation for industry skills. And today I am with a world-renowned, best-selling author, Nidhika Bahl.
Thank you, Sulekha. Thank
Welcome,
you so much
Nidhika.
for having me with you. It's really a pleasure, and trust
Same
me,
here.
I love your mission, and I would love to be part of it in any possible way I can. Okay?
Thank you
It's
so much.
Amazing. Yes.
Nidhika, just two quick questions for you.
Sure.
This book is an awesome book. As I read, the gist of it, and I would like to know what was your inspiration behind writing this book.
So, when I battled my 6 years of clinical depression and I bounced back, the first thought was that a lot of times people have challenges in their life, and they're very simple things they can do, like really simple things that can turn it around for them, but most people don't know what they are, because our school education doesn't prepare us for life, for life skills, as we call it, right? Our school education prepares us in science of achievement, not in the art of fulfillment. It doesn't prepare us for emotional strength. It prepares us for an input versus output, right? So what were those basic things that anybody could do to turn their life around? And all of those I wanted to pour in. So I read across 300 self-help books, and the gist of that, the crux of that, and the main highlights are actually put in the book. And when I did that, there is a kind of a roadmap for people to follow, and they can use the steps that are given in the book to turn their life around. Apart from that, there are some very interesting comeback stories of world-renowned people, like we have Mr. Narayan Murthy of Infosys, Dr. Venu Mani of Thyrocare, Kanika Tekriwal, CEO of Jet Set Go, and of course from director Anurag Kashyap, talking about his journey as a director. And I think the principles that these people teach in the book are so valuable for anybody who's wanting to achieve anything in life, because success principles are consistent.
Timeless.
They're timeless, they're consistent across spectrum. So if anybody, in fact, we say that this is a kind of book you should have on your shelf, because whenever you feel stuck, you pick up, you read it from anywhere, and you'll get some input, So that's how the book is designed. I am very excited about it, because that's what, honestly, when I wrote it, I didn't think it would be that good, but when people read the book and they come back and say, then I'm like, oh God, okay, I did a good job then. Yeah, so it's exciting.
Question number 2, very interesting one. How do you think that youth will get benefited, particularly the graduate population of our country?
Sure.
As you know, the Skill India mission revealed some startling facts, that our percentage of skilled workforce is just 3.5.
Right.
As compared to Korea, which has 96% of skilled workforce after the same number of years of independence.
Sure.
Isn't that startling? And don't we think that the trainers community and the trainers fraternity, they have a huge responsibility towards
Absolutely.
this?
I think every single trainer, whether they contribute in, whether they work with people who are dealing with a midlife crisis, or they deal with parenting issues or child issues, definitely must focus a little bit on youth, because they are the future of the nation. They are the ones who are going to shape the country ahead, across the globe, actually. Like they're the kids who are going to be our tomorrow. They're going to create the world, right? So it's very important to equip them correctly. And equipment, for me, equipping with them means basically the mindset has to be right. How they think about things has to be right. Again, as I said, because education system doesn't prepare us to think correctly. It definitely prepares us in taking orders. So mostly if children are told what to do, they do it. But once you go out in life and you're a graduate, then you need to start thinking for yourself.
Exactly.
You need to decide what you want to do. They get lost, they feel lost. And most of them don't know what it takes to be successful in life in terms of principles. In school it's very simple. Kitab hai, pad lo, number aayenge, and you're good to go. But in life there are many other aspects that you need to be good at, and the book will teach them each of those aspects. And they'll also learn from these 7 masters, big people like Narayan Murthy, teaching them what was their mindset, what were they thinking, why they made those decisions, and how they basically took it out, and what kind of tough decisions they made in life. Because sometimes we look at people who are successful and say they got lucky. But there are many tough things that they have gone through, and when you read their story, you realize, oh my God, these were not easy decisions to make, and it's normal to have that kind of situation in my life, and it does not mean that I'm going to be a failure. It only means that I'm learning something new, and I'm going to be successful, eventually. So you start looking at even things which we would normally conventionally believe as failures in a very different light, and you say, oh, these are just stepping stones to success. These are my opportunities to learn something about life, about myself, about people, about situations. So I think it's going to be a very inspiring book for the youth.
Thank you so much. One very important quote that I would like to quote here in this discussion. I came across this quote in your book, that it takes 20 years for an overnight success.
Yes.
And that is incredible.
Yes.
I was flipping through and I came across this quote and I was like, wow.
Yes, it does. In fact, a lot of people say that somebody became an overnight success, but they don't understand that it's a slight edge concept. It's
So
small
much
things done
success.
deliberately, consistently over a period of time, which leads to compounding effects. And it's not just one particular act which we look at and say, oh my God, this person got lucky. But it's not that. It's just that they have been working on it for a long period of time.
It's when preparation makes opportunity.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And not only that, when the student is ready, teacher
Teacher
arrives.
arrives, absolutely. So your book, the book that comes into your life also you attract, and you can always grab the book at Amazon.in. It's available on Amazon, so it's an easy one to get.
So here is the book. You can see this, Queen of the Comeback. I've taken it. Thank you so much, Nidhika.
It's my pleasure,
It's
Sulekha.
wonderful meeting you.
Lovely
A
to meet you.
personality like you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sulekha. My pleasure, really.